Welcome to Landria on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Yeah, the 2018 craziness is still going on. Okay, we have to have a good sense of humor. I want to talk about that today. Even though I laugh a lot, and of course you've seen me cry. I mean, very few videos I've cried in. A lot of times I cry because I'm like my emotions are so powerful with what I'm connecting with. I'm sure many of you are this way. When you go into an awakened state, you'll find yourself being more sensitive in positive ways and also over loss. Like when I cried over Koo, my baby Koo, kitty dying, I felt that. Don't be afraid to feel all of these feelings. We want to go fix it or take the drug or drink the drink or, go get this counseling or you don't need that. When you become in touch with your feelings, you really look at them, the ones that are painful, well, that pain lessens. It really does, because we're always trying to fight things. We're always trying to think. We're told things should be certain. We shouldn't feel sad, or don't cry. How many times you hear that? Oh, don't cry, or I'm sorry, right? We're always hearing I'm sorry. Nobody's sorry. They're not really sorry. Maybe they're sorry that you're feeling pain. And that's wonderful. But, when we hide our feelings or we push them back, it actually exacerbates them. And I want you to know that this is the ride. It will never stop. In fact, like I said, the more awakened you become, the more in touch with your feelings, the more you will cry at the most beautiful things. I mean, very sensitive. And then, and most of all for me, although I've always laughed a lot at everything, most of all, I find myself finding many more things funny. So I want you to, we're going to talk about the laughter part in this video. Why? Because I want you to know that when I have been on the other side, I have not ever had a near-death experience, but I have been in an awakened state to the point, and I actually still do this. I actually am on the other side. I'm aware of being aware of my energy on the other side, aware of being it, to the point where sometimes I actually see myself and make comments about me to other beings. That's happened. That was the weirdest one, is when I was standing in another room watching myself meditate, and I had two light beings with me, and I said, I think I'm going to give up fear. Like it was some fun game. And then I popped back in my body as soon as I said it. I went, oh, wow, I'm making decisions over there. And so are you. But I'm going to tell you something that happens over there. Everything's funny. It really is. They don't take anything seriously because they're not feeling pain. They don't feel sadness. They don't feel pain. So what's left? Joy, happiness, humor. I would experience things here or witness things that I would laugh at, which were almost inappropriate. I would have to stop myself and I'm not talking about like death or when somebody's suffering or that. There's nothing funny about that. But there are situations where somebody is in pain, and it's really funny because if they really understood the situation, they realize it's not really important at all, and that they just as easily could look at the situation differently and positively and actually find the humor in how humans view everything. I mean, I want you to think about people arguing about politics, and somebody emailed me, the earth is flat and you fell for it. You think the earth is round. And they're thinking that I'm going to go, no, and get in their bait. And I sat and laughed. I sat here and laughed so hard that this person was taking it so seriously and felt that they need to push their opinion. And it's like so silly because it's all made up. All of it. Everything. Everything is just nothing until it's observed. The fact that we're participating on this earth as a collective is what makes it real for us. And even that, I know you guys are experiencing reality shifts going, what is that? Because your reality is shifting into other probabilities. Sometimes like that, it's happening more often, manifesting like that. Be careful with your thoughts. I'm going to do one right after this about beliefs, because I'm seeing you not believing. But I'll tell you what happens when you laugh. If you can find stuff that, oh, that's so tragic, and I'll sit there and I will start laughing, and you raise your frequency. You pull out of that density and the frequency, and it serves no purpose to be sad about anything, right? And like I said, go ahead and experience that. If you go into that space, go into it. But if you can find humor in the things that really aren't important and just laugh, you'll find that they will change. That probability will change. You will no longer be entrenched in the victim mode, the sadness, the whatever. Oh, I have a storm coming in. Oh, good. I was just gonna water my lawn. See? Ask and it is given. Oh, a beautiful shower of rain is coming down. Love it. Manifesting, happening very quickly. And not being surprised by it, but being grateful. Laughing. Just laughing. Get with people that laugh, that find things funny, that are funny. I have the funniest friends. We love to laugh, and we love to get together and laugh about the silliest things that no one else would think is funny. And sometimes we'll laugh till we cry, and then we'll tell it again weeks later and laugh just as hard. And that's what life should be like. And when the tough stuff comes, well, it's not so bad, because you know you'll be laughing again. And sometimes you'll sit there sometimes I'll laugh like computers going down and stuff burning on my computer. My brand new Mac burnt up, just literally burnt up. I was laughing. I was laughing because I just said, what is that? Thank God for the cloud, right? There are more clouds than the one that angels hang around on. So I just sit there and then I laugh all the way to Best Buy, where they gave me $2,000 to go buy a new computer. I went, yay! Now I have the latest state-of-the-art Mac, and it's rocking. And so, yeah, you know that laugh all the way to the bank? You can laugh all the way to the bank. Know that when you do good things, when you find humor in things, when you can laugh, when you can find the opportunities to be silly. You know, laugh with a child, watch silly videos. You know, they say that comedies, they will heal people. They have cancer patients sitting there watching comedies, and don't be tuning into the stuff. You know what I'm talking about. The bad stuff, don't you tune into it. You will create that world for yourself. If your reality is one of gloom and doom, and you know all the aliens are gonna land, I love that one. you know those crop circles and stuff. If they can do that like in a split second, trust me, they would have taken us out by now if they were nasty. They're petrified of us. We are a mess, and we need to find the humor in ourselves, because we came into these bodies, and if we don't switch gears out of these personalities and these beliefs and these structures that we're breaking through them all now. And I've got courses coming out. I want you guys to, when you see these things jut out, when you see them jut out, one will say inspiration. That's my list for the inspiration you get every few days. I shoot some videos for that, just sort of keep you on track. And then you'll get offers for courses, webinars, some free stuff, ebooks, all kinds of stuff, my events. I'll be doing some events. And you'll get those announcements. So please click on that. If you see one that says internet training, that's for my internet training that I do. And that's training's what has allowed me to create these online businesses so I can travel all over the world and visit you guys. And we can laugh together. You know, life's just too doggone short to be so serious. Can you find laughter, you know, in maybe something that is really not funny to other people and just find it ironic? Because this too shall pass. Everything does. You're not going to be here that long. Really love it and, I mean, relish every moment. Even the stuff that doesn't feel so good. Find the humor in it and say, oh my God, here we go again. We're human. We're sort of idiots. And so, I mean, we create our own stuff, right? We're creating our own stuff. It's like we can change at any time. That is funny. Don't you think that's funny? So, yeah. Go put on a movie. I have some favorites, and I laugh just as hard, you know, every time I watch it, just as hard. You know that you've got those movies. Go put one on, laugh, have a couple friends over, have a glass of wine, be silly, laugh. Life is wonderful. It is. And we can laugh and cry at the same time, and just know that being human and having feelings is part of the deal. Don't try to, you know, pharmaceutical your way out of it, or, you know, spend thousands of dollars trying to solve the problem. There's no problem. It's called experience life. Just experience it and move on. It's when you hang on to the stuff and tell yourself some story about what's happened or how you behaved or what you did or didn't do that you're kicking yourself for. Welcome to the club. Seriously? I mean, I talk to people like, that's it? That's your problem? Keep it going. You're doing great. You know, so love life. Life loves you. You are unconditionally loved. Oh my gosh, if you knew, if you have never connected to that feeling, it's beyond your imagination. It's beyond the word love. It's beyond the feeling love we've ever experienced on this planet. Beyond it. Incomprehensible. And that is what is right here for you right now. Not something you go to. It's right here, right now. We just have to accept it. And if you find yourself laughing, you might just connect to that. You're whole and perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Laugh. Enjoy your beautiful life here. Sign up for my list. I'm going to be putting I'm going to release these courses and webinars, and I will have some limits to, especially the webinars. I'm going to limit how many people are on there so I can answer questions and do some cool stuff for you. I can't wait to meet all of you. Namaste.